I'm here typing away and I look up and it's 8:02. I just assumed since I set it up this way that, with a time that it would just automatically begin. But no, you have to push the button, evidently. Okay, we have 14 people here. Thank you. Oh, it's awesome. Yes, I'm just, Jack just let me know about the garden. I was talking to my mother about 30 minutes ago and he let me know about his loss. That's just, oh, that'd be awful. You've had the most extreme weather in Maryland, and not to mention all the virus stuff. So it's just like, wow, you've had a lot to deal with over there. I just want to wish all the mothers out there happy Mother's Day. Of course, everybody out there had a mother at one time. Maybe most of your mothers are still alive. I hope so. My mother's still alive. She's kind of barely there. Anyway, that reminded me of some kind of slogan from pantyhose or something. Barely there, or I can't remember. But pantyhose, a thing of the past. Anyway, my mother would send you all greetings. However, she just doesn't grasp anymore that I have a channel and that I have wonderful fans like you and that tune in and connect with me and share. And so I had to get off the phone to do that. And she's hanging in there. There was a person who tested positive for the virus within their facility. Someone who does not directly work with patients or clients, residents, I should say. And so hopefully they're quarantined, and hopefully that's not going to spread to this elderly population, because that would be devastating. Devastating. I don't even want to think about it. And I've already shed a few tears today. Hathy, I'm knocking over my pretty little flowers. I'll put them over here. No, you can't see them there. Let's see. I'll put them here. You can see that. There you go. I've already shed a few tears today because I was planning to be in Nashville this weekend with my mother, and Walker and I were going to converge and spend the weekend with his grandmother, and that didn't happen, obviously. Good morning, Lisa. We've been checking in with Lisa the last few days. Lisa is getting a little bit more. Yes, that's wonderful, Daryl. Daryl offers to send Jack some seed. Oh, Jack, you have not checked on your citrus? Oh, dear. Let's see. Okay. Good morning, Lisa. How are you feeling today? Are you better? Lisa is the only active, regular person tuning in who has experienced the coronavirus. And Jack brought a lemon tree from Florida to Maryland. Shh. It's against the rules. Let's see. Joshua, what do you mean you can't see me? Can everybody see me? Oh, James, thank you so much. I know that every dollar counts in your pocket, and for you to make a donation, a super chat donation, that's like somebody, yeah, that's huge. Thank you so much. And I hope you're doing well. I mean, there was a time when I didn't think you were going to make it. And I'm so glad you're tuning in. Hi, Eddie. Oh, Eddie, if you're talking to me, oh, good, Lisa, that's wonderful. A Glorious Life. I'm going to get back to you in a second. I just wanted to finish with Eddie. Eddie, can you remind everybody where you are? Oh, Felix is here from Bergen, Norway. Please say hello to Felix. Felix is a young man who's been following me since he was 8 or 10 or something. Thank you so much. And he posted, I follow him on Instagram. He has a beautiful view from the back of their house there in Bergen. I wanted to go there when I was in northern Germany, just couldn't make it happen. Thank you. Thank you, Joshua. I try. A Glorious Life. Good morning from Raleigh. My brother used to live in Raleigh. I am so happy. How old is your mother? A Glorious Life. And can you just tell us your name and what kind of garden you have? And I'm so glad you joined us because we have such a tight, a wonderful group. It's not tight in that everybody's welcome, but we're so close, and I'm glad you joined. Let's see, Eddie, if you're asking me about chiltepin, I never had a chiltepin. I tried starting chiltepin a couple of times. I do have seeds from Jack. I didn't have a chiltepin. I had Pekin, and my Pekin pepper is finished. It's gone. No, wait, is that the one I dug up? Oh, yes, I have. I got confused. Yes, I have the Pekin pepper plant outside, but it looks terrible, and I have to really work on that. Maybe I'll do that in my next video. I need to give it some fish fertilizer, which I just ordered, and I'm still discombobulated trying to garden here, and I just got a gallon of fish fertilizer, and my plants are going to be so happy. Fari is in. Happy Mother's Day. Fari is, oh, my brain. I want to say Pakistan, but I don't think that's right. Fari, where are you? Please just remind me every time, everybody. Eddie, remind me where you are. Let's see. Thank you, Lisa. This is the first time I got ready early because Happy is the one that said, can we open the chat window earlier? And I thought, well, the thing is, you can set up a live stream, but you can't, it's like a next kind of thing. And you can't do that until you have a thumbnail. And I thought, well, this means I have to get ready earlier. So, I have to get ready earlier. So I did that today for the first time. Thank you, Teresa. Marvin, where are you, Marvin? And do you have a garden? And are you kind of new, Marvin? Because I don't recognize your last name. Yes, you are lucky, Daryl. Very lucky. Jamela, good morning from Happy Mother's Day to you in Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning, Denise. Happy Mother's Day. Lori. Oh, thank you, Lori. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I tried to make an effort today. Hey, everybody. Speaking of T-shirts, I'll catch up in a second to Tucson. Thank you, Eddie. I knew that. Eddie's in Tucson. Make a note. Eddie, Tucson. Tucson. I think we had a conversation about, I must have had my Tucson conversation with you. Well, I know I talked about the yoga thing. That was in Tucson. We talked about the yoga guy last week. I forget. Anyway, speaking of T-shirts, I decided to go ahead and do another T-shirt, and it's called Dirt Person. And so let me give you the link. bonfire.com/dirt person. And I don't know why I did it this way. I just did it this way. But if you would like to buy one of my new T-shirts, here's the link. And where'd it go? I thought I just, There it is. Haffy, make a note. Haffy just posted, John Haffenacker just posted, one of my moderators posted my this t-shirt. He just posted that t-shirt link. And if you go to either one, you'll see both campaigns. But I have to sell, let's see, I have to sell somebody. Wait, I want to give a shout out to whoever just bought a t-shirt. Somebody just bought a t-shirt. Let's see. Oh, that's not the right. That's not the right thing. Somebody just bought a t-shirt, a new t-shirt. Patricia HP bought a shirt and also made a donation. I set up, I didn't even know I could do this, but let me just run through the most recent. John H bought 2 t-shirts. That was 22 days ago. Olive G bought a t-shirt 16 days ago. And Patricia HP bought a t-shirt and donated $5 yesterday. So that's awesome. And let's see if I can I share? Ooh, how do I share what it looks like? Well, anyway, it has a, right here, it's not an original creation like this with late bloomer. It has a man, kind of a stick figure man, bending over, watering a plant, and there's a pile of dirt. I wanted a pile of dirt in there. And then on the back, it says, I'm a dirt person. And then it's just got a pretty plant. It's all white, only white on whatever color t-shirt. And underneath it's got my name and latebloomershow.com. So I hope you buy one and support my channel. Because I was going to say, the way it works with the t-shirts is you have to have a certain number of orders, in this case 11, because that's how I rank because of how many I've sold, etc. And so I have to have 11 t-shirts sold in 12 more days, I think, in order for them to go to print. And so I hope you guys can buy a t-shirt or encourage somebody else to. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Oh my goodness, Daryl, that is just Pakistan. I was right. Thank you. Okay, so my brain is working. Nan. Wow. Okay, your mother's 73. All right. That's wonderful, Nan, and I'm so glad you joined our channel. I give a warm welcome, everybody, to Nan at A Glorious Life. She's new to my channel, and we want to make her very welcome. Joshua, you can't do that. Joshua is watching the live stream with no sound in church. I don't want you to be sacrilegious on my account. Oh, the citrus is fine, Jack. That's fantastic. Just for FYI, if you just joined, we have one of our moderators. Jack is a young man in Maryland. He's an avid gardener, and his entire garden froze to a crisp last night. But his citrus survived. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Anna. Remind everybody where you are, Anna. It's just a good idea every time you join to just say, hi, Anna here from so-and-so. That way everybody new, can get an idea if they might live near you or something like that. Because, now more than ever, here comes the speech, now more than ever, we have to be thinking about growing our own food. It's so vital. I mean, healthy food is vital. It's a requirement of life, and especially a healthy life. And so now more than ever, we have to really pay attention. I've been saying this for 8 years. I want to inspire people to grow their own food and take charge of their own food security. And I don't think anybody was thinking about it as they are now. We've had food shortages. We have radical weather. We don't know what the next day is going to bring. And we just have to do the best we can to grow our own food and to be kind to Mother Earth. That's been my message for 8 solid years. you've got a bee swarm out your window. That's interesting. Let's see. Fari, how's it going in Pakistan? Selena Ramirez is in, I want to say, Queens. And she has 150 plants in her apartment. Is it Queens, Selena, or is it the Bronx? I know it's not Brooklyn. I want to say it's Queens. Anyway, Yvonne, good morning. Remind everybody where you are, Yvonne. I don't think they know. You have green peppers and tomatoes, Anna. That's wonderful. It's so fabulous to have a garden. And I don't really have a garden. I mean, I have plants and I'm in a community. So technically I'm in a community garden. I don't have my own section. They're all mixed in, but that's fine. What we need here more than anything is bees. I just haven't seen any bees here. You know, I'm so used to bees because I had so many bees in my garden. And luckily, Vanita, I took some African blue basil, which is the number one choice of bees, was in my garden. And I took some cuttings and I could not get them to root. I don't know why, but she did. She took some and she did. And so she showed a picture of my babies yesterday. So she's rooting them and she's planted them up and she's going to bring them over here. So I will have African blue basil here. Marvin is in Florida. Oh, thank you. Okay, Marvin. Maybe we didn't talk. I hope my main guy in Florida tunes in. Big Wave Fly. Big Wave Flies Kevin in Florida. He's usually on, and maybe you've connected with him if you've been watching for a year. Fruit trees and plants. That just, how big is your lot, Marvin? That just sounds fantastic. Dee says, hi Dee is in, where'd you go? It jumped. Dee is in Texas. How's it going over there in Texas, Dee? Nicole Moore, good morning. Remind everybody where you are. Everybody, just when you tune in, just say, hi, it's Nicole here from, especially if your channel name is not the same as your name. Just, hi, it's Nicole here from Alaska. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you. What you can see is, yeah, okay. Oh, you mean the new shirt? Patricia, did you see the new shirt? Everybody, please check on the new shirt. Let's see. Oh, Jack, that gives you hope. His fruit trees survived. A glorious life. Let's see. That's Nan. Wait, right? That's Nan. And wait, where did you say you're from? A glorious life? I don't think you did say. Did you say where you're from? Where you live? Let's see. Oh dear, Joshua, you are, I don't want you sinning on my account. The Happy Gardener, good morning. Remind everybody where you are. We're just trying to connect up people and see who's near other people. Oh, thank you so much, Teresa. Wonderful. Oh, you're in Raleigh. Nan, you're in Raleigh. You did say that earlier. Well, that's just it. The freezes have been all over. Every time I think about leaving here, I think, yikes, the weather is so horrible everywhere. Would I even be able to garden? Teresa is in Pensacola. It's very close to a dear friend of mine. She was in my Charlottesville. No, Charleston. Wait. She was in my Charleston video, Linda. I think she moved near there after that. Selena, did you confirm that you're in Queens? Sorry, don't drink and talk at the same time. George, Eastern Oregon. I know everybody says Oregon differently. I've always said it Oregon. And guess what? I've never been to that state. And I've lived in California for over 30 years. That's just insane. And I've never seen I've never been to Yellowstone. I have been to the Grand Canyon, and I have been to Yosemite twice. And I've been to Big Sur, San Francisco. Never been to Monterey, I don't think. Anyway, Nicole, it could be a couple of things. Anybody chip in and answer Nicole's question. Any fruit can fall off the tree when they're still small and green if they are not fertilized. I mean, excuse me, if they are not. Did I mean to say fertilized? I meant to say if they don't get pollinated, because the fruit comes from the female flower, and that there's an enlargement of the base of that female flower, and it can fall off if it doesn't get pollinated. If it gets bigger than that and it falls off, I am not sure. I would have to research that. Does anybody know offhand? Daryl, do you know? Daryl's very knowledgeable. Yes, Nan. Yeah, I'm sorry. Raleigh in North Carolina. I got it now. Lori is here from Canada, everybody. Saskatchewan. Oh, it's just not fair to have snow in May, everybody. I'm sorry. Oh, fantastic, Teresa. Thank you so much. Your tree is self-pruning to keep only fruit it can take to ripeness. I don't understand that, Daryl. Can you? It's self-pruning. It keeps only the fruit it can take to ripeness. Oh, so it knows how many to hang on to? Is that what you're saying, Daryl? In other words, Western New York, and it snowed yesterday. Oh, cow country. Yes, my son has actually been up there for Thousand Hills, Lifetime Grazed. I think he has a producer up there. Let's see. Maddie is here from Iceland. I don't know why. I've never had a problem remembering that. Maddie Oli is in Iceland, everybody. Say hello to Maddie. Oh, Yvonne bought a t-shirt. Thank you so much. Thank you, Patricia. Let's see. Yes, Lori. I mean, they can even garden in, I don't know, Felix, if you're still on, but Felix, if you're still on, can you tell everyone how you garden up there in Norway? I mean, he's not so far north. He's in southern Norway. But man, as you get up, in northern Sweden and Finland and all that, the days are so short and, they're actually very long, but the season is short. But you have to have a greenhouse. I saw this amazing, I don't know if it was a photo, a blog, or what. I guess it must have been a video. And these people, I don't know if it was Sweden or Norway and Finland, but they had built a glass greenhouse around their whole house. It was the most amazing structure. Oh, that's beautiful, Jamila. I was able to take some of the roses from Rose Alley, and she said, anytime I want to take roses, I can. I'm not going to take a lot of roses because I like everybody to enjoy them when they walk back and forth. But I noticed, boy, did I do that video showing off those roses when I did, because now it's like, I don't know if they'll keep budding, but a lot of them are okay. Steve, who is watching the live stream, has sent me a message to answer to Nicole. And he says, apricot fruit falling off your tree happens because most trees produce significantly more flowers than they need. The odds are, and I think this is kind of what Daryl was getting at, the odds are that these flowers won't all be successfully pollinated. So the extras are like insurance for the apricot. The stress of so many fruits causes apricot trees to shed fruits, sometimes twice. So there you have it. Isn't it nice to have people who know things in our group? Let's see. Where were we? Okay, take care, Jack. You need to you need to start some plants. Thank you, Joshua. They all fall off. Well, Steve, tell Nicole why they all fall off. Pronounce it. Oregon. Oregon. Let's see. George in Oregon says that's how he pronounces it. Hayoka Raven. Look at all that you have growing. And I don't know if you said hello already, Ayoka, but can you remind people where you are? I don't remember. You've got so many things grow. You've got watermelon growing. You have to be over here somewhere. West Virginia. That's right. I remember now. Didn't you get hit with a freeze last night? I can't believe you've got all that stuff. All that stuff survived that cold front. Oh, thank you, Patricia HP. That should have dawned on me, but it didn't. Thank you for ordering the t-shirt. I appreciate that. Happy Mother's Day, Laura. If you're just joining, I have a new t-shirt design. Please go to bonfire.com/. Happy, just post that link again, can you? Let's see. Let me catch up. Yes, Felix, I know, because you're on the coast and you're in the South. So, but I was thinking that don't you have a greenhouse, Felix? And as I recall, you don't have a huge yard, right? You have that beautiful deck, and then on the side, you have some plants, and you have a lot of potted plants. You have a lot of succulents. And are you growing any vegetables, and how are you growing them? You can also do it in a cola frame. Amal in Saudi is here. We have Saudi. We have Charlie. Charlie, I don't know. I haven't given you a lot of attention. Charlie Kelman from Scotland is with us. Amal from Saudi. Trinidad and Tobago. We got Lori in Canada. And we've got Maddie in Iceland. Let's see. I like to acknowledge people who are tuning in from outside the country. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Okay. I don't think we have a lot of people from outside of the country right now. Let's see. And you guys, you feel free to give a super chat donation. That $sign at the bottom of the chat window, that's what that's for. YouTube does take a cut of that. If you don't want to do that, you're welcome to make a donation to my channel. Every little bit helps to keep this going. I need all the support I can get during this transition of really not having my own garden, and I know some of my viewers are kind of frustrated that but I'm doing the best I can right now. I mean, we're in a pandemic, so-called, and kind of stay-at-home orders, and since I have so much to do to try to organize this place, you can see it's just like boxes everywhere and stuff. I decided that, well, okay, I have to do this work, and maybe I'll just film it and people can watch it. Maybe they'll find it interesting. I don't know. So I did a video, Mother's Day kitchen makeover, which I started yesterday. And I was so tired after I shot most of the day that I didn't get it finished editing. And so as soon as I get off today, I'm going to work on that and try to get it up for the afternoon. So watch out for that. The kitchen is every room in this place is a work in progress. And I didn't finish, but it's sort of like a watch Kaye work kind of video. But I think it'll be good. Maybe it'll be funny. Haffy has requested the bloopers. You know, when I started, I had a different format for my show. Of course, I had a production team of 3, and so I didn't have to do all the work. Of course, it cost me a lot more money, so that's why I had to stop. But Haffy likes the bloopers. So if something funny happens during the course of filming, I'm just going to throw that in to the end, right before the duck comes in at the end of my videos. You know, in 2016 or 17, YouTube added this end screen with the 20 seconds at the end where you can feature your hot links to your channel or your website or your recent videos or whatever. And I used to create that 20 seconds fresh each time. And I'm going, this is crazy. Most people drop off and they don't even watch the very end. And so I just, with Celine's help last year, she created that tomato with the letters that come up. We put it on a black screen and then we just float the hot links on top of that. But I thought, hey, as long as I'm doing that, I'm going to throw my duck back in. I worked hard to create that Duck River Productions. I love that duck. There's a very complete story to creating that duck, to creating that logo. And so I just said, you know what? I'm making these videos. I own the content. I'm putting my production logo on there. Why not? So I just copy and paste in the editing program. I literally copy and paste from video to video that whole end piece with the voiceover and everything. I just copy all those elements over. And so it saves me a little time and all that. So right before that, if something funny happened during the course of that filming, you will see it right there. So don't cut off when I go, hey, thanks for watching this channel, blah, 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 blah. You know, tune in next time, whatever. Right after that, you'll see a blooper if there is one. So don't leave when I start saying goodbye. I used to have this big, long sign off and I would say, do this, do that. I'm going, people don't watch it. I'm going to make it short and sweet. So after that, there'll be a blooper and then the end screens. Okay, enough on that. Where are we? Queens. 200. Selena has 200 plants in her apartment in Queens. I cannot wait to visit New York. And you know what? New York has been on my mind lately. Right, Joshua? Can't go into details about that, but it's certainly on my mind. Just got to get Laura Lee. Just got to get a little bit of this virus thing cleared out before I think about going to New York. Laura Lee is my very dear, very old friend. Happy Mother's Day, my friend. I love you, and I hope you have a beautiful day. And I'm just sending those exact same words right back to you. Laura Lee is an Ayurvedic practitioner, as well as a million other things. I am so honored that you tuned in. I love you, and I can't wait to get to Phoenix. There's got to be a song there. When I'm coming to Phoenix, I just can't wait. Well, the thing is, Haffy, now I don't think my bees would make it all the way over here. And I'm not sure that we have the flowers. I mean, do bees really like roses? I don't know. There's mostly roses here. We do have one milkweed plant that is going to be blooming pretty soon. I've got some of that cacao powder in the back of my throat. You're sending me a sneak peek, Selena? You're sending me a sneak peek video? This sounds exciting. Make sure you shoot it horizontal. Wait, I'm still working on. Oh, I bet you've already started. Okay, never mind. Whatever you send me will be wonderful. But if you can shoot it horizontal, like that, not like that. This is for Facebook. This is for YouTube. Okay. Okay, Steve says to avoid fruit drop, Nicole. As a result of overbearing, we recommend thinning the young fruit before the tree drops it. In general, it's best to leave 4 to 6 inches between each fruit and break up any clusters that may form. You may use small, sharp pruners to remove the fruit or simply pluck it off with your fingers. But if everything has already dropped off, Steve, then she doesn't have anything to prune. Next time, maybe, right? Thank you for that contribution, Steve. Let's see. Okay, so Joshua is out of church. Bad boy. Let's see. Hey guys, speaking of bees, I had a very rewarding phone call the other this week, and an old friend of mine. We knew each other from school way back when our kids were in preschool or whatever. I forget what grade they were in, kindergarten or something. Anyway, she was always in my neighborhood, but we didn't see that much of each other. She raised her family, I did mine, and but she called me up and she said, Kaye, she was just beside herself because her neighbor next door had gotten a bee swarm. I hate when that happens. Gotten a bee swarm in the neighbor's fence right next door, and the neighbors wanted to kill them. She said, I'm quoting, "They want to kill them, and I have to stop this. I have to." And she said, I was thinking, and I thought, what can I do? I'll call Kaye. So I'm so glad she did. And I immediately called up the guy who relocated my bees, and they connected that day, and I'm anxious to hear how that works out. Let's see. Oh, I think I'm way behind. Hang on. Yvonne, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Yvonne has made a super chat donation of $5. I really appreciate that. Here we have the new t-shirt design. Amal is oh, Felix. Oh, hey, wait, okay. Yes, who asked about the Amal, can you go to the link? Just scroll up. John Haffenecker just posted the link for the new t-shirt. And it's a person kneeling in the dirt, watering a little plant on the front. And on the back, it says, I'm a dirt person with a plant. And then there's my name with the Late Bloomer Show. Okay, George from Oregon just left. That's fine, Lori, whenever. Charlie? Oh, I bet. I've never been to Spain. I would love to go. Barbara, good morning. A quick happy Mother's Day. I hope you're still there to get my happy Mother's Day wishes back to you. And please tell your son I said hello. I want to keep him interested in my channel. Edwin is here somewhere. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there's Edwin. And hi, Edwin. Okay, be safe, Edwin. My goodness, you just he broke his hip recently. Fell off a ladder and broke his hip. So you need to take care. And Felix is saying that he is building a big garden and a greenhouse. I can't wait. Can you tell us how old you are now? I mean, if you're over 20, we don't discuss age, okay? But I think you're probably about 16 or 17. I actually asked you that recently, and you told me, and now I've forgotten. Let's see, Charlie. I do not know what a sat nav is. Does anybody know? Edwin is saying he's talking to you via a sat nav. That's a satellite navigator something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I would love to see, Felix, you should document your greenhouse build in a video. That would be so awesome. You know, you see these speeded up videos of people building a building, and you know, you can speed it up later. You don't have to record. Obviously, you don't record it that way. You record it and then you speed it up later. But that would be so cool to be able to see a video of you building your greenhouse. Of course, you kind of need to have the camera in one spot the entire time, and that's how the video kind of looks cool if you do it that way. But do it however you want. I would love to see that build. Amal got a t-shirt, the original. Amal, I really appreciate your support. Amal is in Saudi and she ordered a t-shirt. Oh, you have no idea, Barbara. If you're still there, editing is huge. I can go out and shoot a video in as little as 2 hours, you know, like a garden tour or something, my old garden, and come in and, but the editing is, I was just thinking last night, have I ever edited a video in less than 5 hours? I don't think so. And usually it's 13 or 14 hours. You know, if I was a professional editor and I knew all the shortcuts and all the defaults and everything like that, and I had everything saved, you know, the copy, it's just, you know, I haven't spent the time to learn it that well because I just never planned on spending half my life editing. YouTube had the great idea of more and more and more videos. So that's what people are doing. Let's see. Oh, that's wonderful, Amal. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Happy. Yes, it's a mad, mad world, Ed. Yes, please go. You have a beautiful place to be, you know, just go and be with your cats in that house and enjoy your life. And I mean, you know, you were in Vietnam and you're almost, you know, well, not almost 80, you're 79, and you need to enjoy life. Don't get on a ladder, get hurt. Thank you, Debbie. Debbie is weighing in on the bloopers. Obviously, I can't create a blooper. It has to have something has to happen, and hopefully it's not me falling. The funniest blooper I ever had was when I tripped in my garden, and but you know, that my editor edited that. So no, I'm not going to be, well, I do have to get on the ladder. I have to get on the ladder all the time here because, you know, especially in the kitchen, there's cabinets all the way to the ceiling. There's no way to get up there without getting on a ladder. So I'm just trying to be really careful. Let's see. Thank you, Happy, for watching that video again. Did you guys know that I have a video that has over 1 million views? Joshua, can you very quickly look up and see how many views and post the number of views on that video in a chat? Because I'm just curious. I haven't looked at that lately. Even Tony at Simplified Gardening the other day said 14. Okay, Felix. So that must have been. So you must have been 8 when you must have been 8 when you made that video for me. Wow, time flies. In Winnetka. Jamila, really? Maybe I should go out and see that garden when all this craziness is over. Does she watch my channel? Have you sent her any of the recent videos with all the roses? Please do. If she becomes a fan, I might go out and if she wanted, I might go out and share her garden. You're right, Teresa. People panic because they see a bunch of bees, next to them, and they want to start killing them and everything. I'm looking at my phone because there's a chat conversation going on about my mother, but it seems to be fine. Let's see. Amal says, does anyone know what types of tomatoes are very heat tolerant? I don't happen to know the answer to that. Does anybody? Jamila might, because it gets hot down there. Jamila, what do you think about heat tolerant tomatoes? Oh, okay, Roma. Yes, we've got 51 watching and only 34 of these. Somebody just ordered, Nicole just ordered a t-shirt. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nicole. Mwah. Happy Mother's Day. If you guys are on mobile, if you're on cellular, you're mobile. You just have to get off the live and hit the like button and get back on. And I just would love for you to do that because you might forget when it's over. And I know. Nan is talking about Felix. Nan is talking about. Wait. Is it Rosemary or Rosemary? Okay, I'm getting confused. Rosemary. I want some Swedish pancakes. How about today? I'll come out after the live stream. We'll celebrate Mother's Day together. Somebody might have a problem with that. Jack was very concerned. 15 in August. Felix, are you going to use any upcycled materials? Recycled or upcycled, as my friend at Miracle Haven Garden likes to say. She likes to call all these things she finds that she puts in her garden in the Phoenix area, upcycled. Are you going to use any things like that for your greenhouse? Okay. Thank you, Barbara, for spreading the word. Let's see. Yes, well, watch who? Happy alumna's video as he builds his greenhouse in New Hampshire. Happy Mother's Day, Christina. Thank you. I feel like every teacher is the biggest, greatest mother in the world because they share the love and the mothering. And if you're a male teacher, then the fathering of your class, your children. You care about your children, and I want to wish a happy Mother's and Father's Day to everyone. Let's see, Connie, happy Mother's Day. Thank you. We've already been in touch this morning. A glorious life, old windows, rather. Yeah. Well, crafting is huge on Barbara, is huge on YouTube, I think. They're only called greenhouses if they're heated. I did not realize that, Happy. Yes, it's incredible. I have to say, guys, it's incredibly rewarding to have a channel and to have this connection. And every time I think about just do I want to keep doing this? How long do I want to keep doing this? Without a garden. I mean, I got a lot on my mind. So thank you, Happy. 1,023,038 views on my loofah video. It's amazing. And Happy, you took Joshua's job away. Oh. Teresa, yes, I want to point out that if you do go and look at the t-shirts, Bonfire and any other t-shirt company, you may not realize this, but any other t-shirt company, if they have different styles, they don't make the t-shirts, they just print the t-shirts. And they have the whole what's it called, fulfillment. I mean, that's the only reason I started this, because I can just promote it and they do and tell them what I want on it, and then they handle all of the shipping and all of that, the printing and the shipping and all that. I don't want to get into my own fulfillment of merchandise. I'm too busy. So so if they have different styles, like this is a different fabric from the unisex t-shirt. It's a different manufacturer. So they get different styles from different manufacturers, different kinds of cotton, different kinds of blend and stuff. And so you have a choice. You have a choice. Teresa just bought another t-shirt. Thank you. Wait, is that the same Teresa? No. Teresa Mack and Teresa Harris. There's a Teresa Kaye. That has to be one of the two of you. Pat. Hey, Pat. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much. Did you just tune in? Yes, I have an Amazon channel, and I don't know if you're relying on Amazon for survival like I am. I mean, I'm alone here, and my friends across the corridor, they have their family intact. They've got their children and the husband and wife. They can still function together. I'm alone. Don't feel sorry for me. I'm fine. But but it's just it's weird. It's just so weird, because I don't think about my old house too much anymore. I said my goodbyes. I made my peace with it and everything. And so I'm not like longing for that anymore. I'm looking forward to what's next. Where's Kevin at Big Wave Flaw? He's always the one to tell me to look forward. He's not on today. He's probably celebrating with his. Yes, Teresa. Wait, who just? Teresa Mack, thank you. That's awesome. She just bought 2 cotton not seafood, it's sea foam. There's a color called sea foam. And I was just keeping it, in the old thing, I was kind of keeping it more late bloomer colors. And Celine, she started that design, and she picked out like pale pink and turquoise and sea foam and colors that I hadn't thought of. And I thought, yeah, let's mix it up a little bit. So I appreciate that. What was I just saying? Vancouver. Pat is in Vancouver. Okay, he says it's beautiful. I know, Patricia. I know. She must be. My friend across the way, she shared I guess it was Teacher Appreciation Week. Was it, Christina? Is that right? Yes, you're right. You're right, Christina, because you can go home and just shut the door and shut it off, and a mother cannot do that. I mean, you cannot do that. And I remember with my adopted son, he had some learning issues, and at one time I was taking him to an art therapist. So she worked with kids with special needs and stuff, and did art therapy. I took him to a lot of therapists, believe me, every single kind you can even imagine. But I just remember the woman that came after him, because I would always go and I would always be there and I would take him out, and the next person would come in, the next appointment would come in, and I would just see this mother come in. She had an autistic son. And she would come in, and it would maybe be at 4:00 in the afternoon or something, and she would just look drained. Every time I saw her, she was just exhausted and drained. And I just kind of counted my blessings that my situation wasn't as draining as hers. But mothers do not get a break. Mary B, happy Mother's Day from Rogers, Arkansas. Now, Mary, are you new to my channel? Because I don't remember Mary B. And I'm so glad you are here. And let's see. Nellie Ebby, happy Mother's Day. And Nellie, just every time you tune in, please remind everybody where you are, including me. As soon as you say it, I'll remember. Happy is sharing my, he's sharing my social media links. Thank you so much. Are you talking about my sweet goodbye, Joshua? Joshua was so moved with my sweet goodbye video. And honestly, guys, I thought so many people, I have, somebody just told me I have over 5 million views on my channel, 5 million and something views on my channel. And I thought, when I put out sweet goodbye, and I thought the thumbnail was great, it's like I'm saying goodbye. You see the for sale sign there. You see my trees behind me. I thought it was a good thumbnail. It's not a close up, but I thought it was a good thumbnail. Kind of said, and of course it was raining, so I had a raincoat on. And I thought that the sweet goodbye would just get so many views. I thought it would just clean up. I was hoping, not just to benefit me, but just, as a kind of to let people know who had watched my channel over the years that garden was not mine anymore. But no, it's only got about 7,000 views. So, it's been really tough in the last few months to know, how to really capture people's attention. And I think, oh yes, Teacher Appreciation Week, Christina's talking about, was last week. And my friend next door, she shared a video with me. She did a little video of her daughter Zooming with her teacher. And she was saying how much she appreciated her and all of that. And it was so precious. She was all dressed up in a pretty little dress. And it was so precious. What? Oh my goodness. The police just pulled Ed over. He must go with the police here in the UK. Must go. Police here in the UK are a little different to New York cops. Oh dear. Ed, I told you to stay at home. You have a beautiful cottage with a huge greenhouse and a yard and cats. Oh, I hope you don't get in trouble. You're right, Joshua. But let's not be sad. Let's be optimistic. Okay, Barbara, have a great day. Oh, you're back. Decatur in Lincoln County. I'm assuming it's Decatur. Decatur's in Georgia, right? Well, there's also Decatur, Tennessee. Wait, which Decatur, Nellie? Barbara, yes. She right now she's got budget issues, and it costs more to ship them to out of the country too. Amal, do you remember? Amal, are you still on? What do you remember what shipping was to send to Amal? It was probably more than the t-shirt itself. Oh, no, wait. Amal has a U.S. address. So somehow, okay, I don't know how that works. I keep spilling something. Let's see. Happy, thank you. Yes, let's all watch my sweet goodbye video. I mean, we've only got 4951 people watching, but hey, if everyone would watch my sweet goodbye video again and share it, get a couple of people to watch it, maybe YouTube would go, oh, let's share this video more because people are watching it. You never know. Lori, are you talking about my cat? She's vomiting a lot. It's a problem. No, Joshua, you will not always be sad. You will be happy that I had that opportunity. Okay? Oh, Barbara, that is so sweet of you. Is Lori still on? I haven't seen her comment in a while. I won't even tell you what message I just got. Okay. No comment. Lori Lumax, Barbara Martineau wants to purchase a t-shirt for you. So you go and pick it out and pick out the one you want and the color you want and tell her the style and the color. And she is going to purchase you a t-shirt. So you don't have to wait. We can always return favors later. Where is Lori? Did she answer? She didn't answer. Maybe she's overcome. Lori. Let's see. Oh, we're 9:04, everybody. Edwin should not be out. Edwin, please go home and stay there and stop getting so antsy. Let's see. But okay, now Lori has responded. Let's see. Who do I have on Facebook? I can exchange your email. Not sure how to do that. How do you buy a t-shirt for someone else? Because she would have to pick it out and do the size and everything. Lori, can you communicate? Barbara, I can see your email, but I don't want to share that. So I'm gonna make that happen. Lori, do I have you? I think I have you on Facebook, don't I? Or on Messenger or something? I think that's just the loveliest gesture that's happened, I think, on this whole live stream thing. Babs, I almost said it out loud. Sorry. It is a great community, Lisa. I get just so fired up. I am going to Lori, can you go onto the Lori, here's what you do. Lori, you go onto the link right now. You pick out the one you want and the size you want and the color you want, and you tell me right now. Okay? Or if I have you on, do I have you on Messenger? Let me see. I can't remember. I talk to people on Instagram. Lori, no, I don't. I don't have you on Messenger. Maybe on Instagram? I don't know. Can you just do that real quick, Lori? I will be on FB. I will be on FB. What does that mean? Christina has always got the best, what shall I say, empowering messages for us. And she said, despite circumstances, community will continue to exist. We humans can make good stuff happen for one another. Oh my God, Ed. Ed, it's just I can't even keep up with what all you can't keep up with it. I wanted hang on one second. I'm gonna stay over a little bit longer. It's Mother's Day. People seem to be enjoying it. We have 46 people on. Hold on, I want to leave a message. Can you tune in to my live stream now? I want to give you a plug. Let's see if he does. I'm sending a message to Scott at Black Gumbo, and I can give him a shout out whether he tunes in or not, but I wanted him to be on when I did. Lisa, I know you are. You don't, Barbara, if you don't need to be on Facebook, you don't need to be on Facebook, okay? Nicole, are you asking me if I have a garden Facebook page? Oh, yes, Late Bloomer Show. I'm everywhere. So please like my page and follow me. I don't post as many, and I also have a website, latebloomershow.com. I don't post as much. I used to post blogs on there on a regular basis, but I just don't have time. No, I've got her email, Addie John Haffey. Let's see. Wait, where are we? It's jumping. Yes, you do, Joshua. That's true. Good morning, Gina. We're staying over just a few minutes extra because I was trying to get in touch. Good morning, New Jersey, Callie Gardner and family. Can you just remind everyone your name and where you're writing from? Lori, just send me a message on a Late Bloomer Show. Don't you follow Late Bloomer Show on Facebook? Just send me a message and I will make this happen, Barbara. I'll email you and we'll get this all squared away. I'm going to do that when we get off. That's great, Gina. I want to give him a plug, but I wanted him to be on. Edna King, happy Mother's Day to you, Edna. Where are you, and do you have a garden? We are running a few minutes late, everyone, because I just saw some extra people getting on. Please remember to hit the like button if you can. Everything helps the channel. Yes, you don't know, Barbara. You don't need to. No. Yes, Barbara, I have your email. We will keep in touch that way. Hey, Scott just tuned in, everybody. He has a few minutes where he has to get back to work. Church day. I know it's church day and Mother's Day. And Scott has a family. And Scott, can you remind everybody where you are? And can you also post the link to your channel? Because I don't know if it's under Scott or if it's under Black Gumbo. But anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out to Scott because his channel has really taken off. I've noticed it's really taken off. in the last little while. And the reason is because Scott's channel is so great, everybody, because he's so well informed to start with. He has an urban garden, so he doesn't have a big homestead. He's in a city, but his backyard is loaded and it's very well organized. And the thing about Scott's videos is he just breaks it down and makes it seem so simple and makes it seem like anybody can do this. How to do this. Okay, you don't have to do all the stuff. You can just do this. So it's a great channel. I mean, it's actually a channel that's designed for beginning gardeners to get them started and make them feel confident. And that's what I would love to be doing myself, but I don't have a garden right now. So I'm just operating out of a community container garden until such time as I have my own garden again. So I do have a lot of how-to videos, but Scott kind of takes it in pieces, how to do this and how to do that. And I know people they're just searching for how to do stuff. I mean, that's the number one thing that's happening on YouTube, how to do stuff. And I just really like Scott's very natural, unfussy, laid back approach. So I hope you'll go to his channel. Did you post it, Scott? Let's see. Yeah, he's in Houston, Zone A, and yes. Hold on one second. MJ Kaye Gardner. Don't tell me. Oh, my thumb hurts. Lynn, you almost missed us. I do not see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't see the link. Well, what is it? What is it, Scott? Is it Black Gumbo, or is it under your name, Black Gumbo, or is it under your name? I'm getting a message from my son. One of them. Let's see. Scott. I would approve it if I can find it, but I don't see it. Haffy, did you see Scott's link for his channel? Huh. Just say it. Just say it. It's under my name, Scott Head. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's obviously it's under your name because I can see it here. Just go to Scott Head, everybody. Scott Head. It's very simple, and his channel is called Black Gumbo, and I love that. Do you make black gumbo? Is there such a thing as black gumbo? And since every time I go there, I think of okra. I really want. Do you have an okra playlist? I can get my fantasy off watching that. Yes, Happy, do that. And then people can just copy and paste it. Oh, that's the name of the clay. The clay soil you have is black gumbo. That does not sound easy to grow in. Wow. You're in Texas in zone 9B, I think you said. Oh, 9A. 9A. Okay. Houston. Oh, Houston. Houston gets hit with so many hurricanes. My gosh. So much rain. Ooh, very gummy clay. No, but you grow a lot. Most of your garden is in the ground, so you've amended it a lot. Okay, there's his channel, everybody. I wanted to just give him a shout out because I think he's doing a great job, and no nonsense, how to do stuff. And if you're looking for answers, you might find it on his channel. So check him out, okay? And I see, let's see. Okay. Joshua, what? Thanks so much, Scott. I appreciate you watching my channel and your support. And I enjoy seeing what you're doing on Instagram. And hopefully we can both hit that 100 mark sooner rather than later. It seems to be a benchmark for verification, so to speak. Not so to speak. You have to have. By the way, guys, if you've ever noticed when you're looking down on the recommendations on the right side, when you're watching a video and you look on the right side, YouTube has recommended channels, recommended videos, and beside the channel name, if you see a check mark, that means that they have 100,000 or more subscribers. So that gets you more clout and more views and more sharing and all that stuff. That's why when you see somebody hit 100,000, you turn around and then they've got 200. Just like Doug and Stacy, they had 100,000, 125,000 or something when I went there in October of 18. And a year later, they had 225. It was incredible. So hopefully we'll both get there sooner rather than later. We just need to stay well and get through this situation that the whole world is in right now. Okay, I am going to sign off. I'm running out of steam, and I just want to, Lynn. I'm glad I'm glad you got on at the last minute there, and Pat and Gina kind of tuned in late. Make sure you hit the like button, and everybody have a great week. And please stay tuned for I think I'm going to call it Mother's Day kitchen makeover, but it won't be the only one. I just got started. So I will. Lori has to get in touch with me on Facebook, and I haven't seen anything come in yet. Lori, have you sent me any kind of a message on Facebook yet? I don't think you have. Okay. Love you too, Joshua. Okay, a glorious life. Take care. I'm so glad you really enjoyed it, Nan, and I hope you will tune in again because we have a great time. And we will be on for Wednesday at 4. I will be on Wednesday at 4, and because of the trouble that I had last week, just very briefly, the trouble that I had last week on that, I don't know if it's the machine or if it's the fact that I don't have a good Wi-Fi connectivity and my Ethernet cable is not going to reach over there. So, or anywhere else except on this computer. Unfortunately, and I really apologize about that, this is the view that you get, which is not great. I bought a beautiful light filtering shade to put here so you won't have to look at that mattress cover anymore. And you'll be able to see out. And then hopefully I'll make some progress on all of that. But for the time being, this is my background, and hopefully you'll just focus on this and not that. And shouldn't we have a song? It's Mother's Day. I feel like singing. Let's see. Does anybody have a song suggestion? Very, very quickly. Patricia's already gone. Everybody's signing off. Nellie. Well, Barbara, I would open that so you could see the trees, but it's so bright that, let's see. Oh, it's not bright today. It's cloudy. So I have all these really pretty trees right out my window there. I could have had that open the whole time. I'm so sorry. Oh, well, I've sung that before, but I don't see any reason why it's not appropriate to sing it now, especially with what all is going on in the world. So let's just do. Just everybody that's still on, can you just sing one round of Amazing Grace with me? Hold on one second. Here we go. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. Was grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace, how precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares. Boy, do we have that now. We have already come. 'Twas grace that brought us safe thus far, and grace will lead us home, and grace will lead us home. Happy Mother's Day to all. Thank you, Lord.